Welcome back, y'all, and welcome to fall of year 2 on my Stardew Forever Farm, Homestead Farm, apparently. But, anyways, we have a very busy episode today going through the entire season, so let's quickly go through my year 2 goals overall. If you're not new to this series, then you know that year 2 is a pretty busy and sometimes messy year because it's between year 1 and the hopeful year 3 perfection. Anyways, for year 2, we want to fully cover our greenhouse and Ginger Island with ancient fruit, install deluxe retaining soil everywhere on Ginger Island and the greenhouse so we don't have to worry about watering, craft 90 iridium sprinklers and 12 Juniper huts for the main farm so we have full automation for year 3, begin constructing deluxe sheds for kegs, collect all 130 golden walnuts and start on the key quest, get max hearts with at least 20 villagers, upgrade our house, and prepare for full cooking in year 3, and then be in perfect position to hopefully get perfection at some point in year 3, but also to have fun. So, let's go. Day 1 in the fall, and the fall is the best season in Stardew, right? Leave your comments down below, let me know what you think. I think that's pretty correct. The lava eels want an iridium bar to eat, and I think that's kind of weird, but I'm not here to judge. And on Mondays, we will work on friendships as well. Sundays and Mondays, try to knock that out as much as we can. Relationships are always the big grind. So here's gifts for everyone. It's getting a little bit easier now that I'm a little bit more organized, but still takes up a lot of time. Just no matter what. Wow, we did a lot of gifts on this day. And they all loved them. They all loved their gifts. Here's some ice cream, Demetrius. Perfect time for some ice cream. And if we have any extra time, that's usually used for some clay. Apparently, we get another asteroid. Sometimes I keep those on playthroughs and build around them, but it probably won't be tonight. We get the mini jukebox, and it is Ancient Fruit Day. And it's starting to look really nice in the greenhouse. And more gifts. More gifts. Move around our fruit trees because we're still having difficulties building those. Super amateur. And we finally make some more seed makers because I only had 4 of those and now it takes a lot less time. Still a lot of time because we will need over 2,000 seeds for year 3. We get a spine while fishing. And we definitely need that. Don't know if we'll finish the field office before we pay off the golden walnuts, but we have to finish the field office to get the ostrich incubator no matter what. Alright, we moved the solar panels to the desert, so that means battery packs will be a lot easier. At the museum, we will drop off some artifacts, prehistoric skull, nautilus fossil, and an ancient sword. And then we will get some more clay. More and more clay. It sounds boring, but we need a lot of clay. And we drop off a gift to Elliot. Very close to max friendship with Elliot. Which is surprising because he usually takes a while from me. I sometimes forget about him. He kind of has a unique schedule, correct? But he seems fine. He seems like a good enough character, I guess. Anyways, on next day, we expand our farm, and that's pretty much it for that day. Collect some more resources also. And we learn how to make some fruit salad. We drop off a cola to Kent. We might have fished that out, but he doesn't have to know that. And we get the first Way of the Wind book. And getting very close to finishing our books as well. more gifts. We get golden walnut from that golden coconut. Oh, and we get a banana sapling, which is super nice as well. Do some spins, do some spins. Free banana sapling. We take those. We take those here, and we plop that right down. Hopefully, we will fill up that entire greenhouse with banana saplings very, very soon. On the next day, we get an invite from Jody. We will definitely try to stop by and seize them. We need a largemouth bass, which we don't have. So we'll have to go get that. But before we go and get that fish, we will drop off some more gifts. Here you go, Harvey. What you're listening to, some vinyl. He's a very hip man. And hey guys, I'm here for the dinner. I brought that fish. It's kind of strange, but I'll just put it here on the floor. Yeah, come on out. Where's the kid? I'll just put that on the ground, as we do in Stardew Valley. I don't know why. And then there's never the next part of the cutscene. Like, I want to see the dinner. I want to see the goats say hello on Marnie's farm. Like, that's my only criticism. Not only one, but it's one of my favorite games, and I like to complain sometimes. Day number 9. Anyways, getting off track. More ancient fruit on day 9. Oh, we're getting super close. And ancient fruit on Ginger Island as well. After selling that off, we get an achievement, but we don't do very much else on that day. But we have sold 1 million, or shipped off 1 million. We get some starfruit seeds because we'll plant those down on Ginger Island. We're gonna need, I think, around 110, 120 overall for the Junimo huts. And we'll finally go see Sam's band play. And something I've never noticed, and I'm sure this has been pointed out in Stardew lore, that's the sales clerk from Joja Mart, correct? And people know a lot more about the lore than I do, but I was happy for myself that I had noticed that after playing this game like 1,000 hours. I don't know. But as I get back from the concert, we will collect some more fiber. And man, I had a lot of fiber I could have collected right there at the end. Gotta hate that. On the next day, we will put down some quality sprinklers, and we'll just make that part for the star fruit. And I'm pretty sure I miscalculated, and we're gonna need some more star fruit. That's okay for now, because the Junimo huts will take a while. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get to those during the first part of year 3. But we get a lot more ancient fruit seeds down on this day, which we will complete on day number 12. On day number 12, we will donate some glass shards to the museum. I guess that's important. And that's about it for day 12, along with getting some more resources. On day number 13, we expanded our house. We just need the cellar now. And we spend a lot of day 13 kind of cleaning up our house, making a lot more big chests, and making sure everything is more organized so that I feel a lot better in my brain. Now that it's day 14, it's kind of the same, maybe boring grind, but as soon as we can knock out these friendships, especially with Pierre, the sooner it can all be done and we can all move on with this process. So here's all these love gifts, and if there's any extra time, get some more fiber, get some more clay, because I just need a lot more of that. And we'll pass out in the mines because we are good, hard workers. Monday, more of the same, more gifts. Here's a cactus. Why don't you go to the sauna, or the spa, whatever we call that. Over at the museum, we will donate a fossil. What is that? A palm fossil. On day 16, time for even more ancient fruit. It looks like we're about maxed out. And from this point forward, we are only focusing on ancient fruit wine when we process wine. We'll let Leah try some of that because we know it's super duper good. And for the fall festival, we will set up our Grange display, which I always thought was Grange before doing this episode. So, yeah, not so good on that word. And I always thought it was funny that there's no cutaway. This is maybe the only time that the mayor will just walk on over and just judge all of them. But I'm pretty confident we win this one. I know there's a way to calculate the points, but I just made sure I had one of every category and the best quality possible. Okay, I'll admit Pierre's does look pretty good. I don't like to give him credit for anything, but I will give Pierre credit for that. We got this. We won. We know that we won. Oh, and we have to go over and talk to him. Okay, there's no big announcement. Wow, okay. We did really good there. So after a bit of effort, because we need, I think, 2,600 for the Star Drop and the Rare Crow, or 2,800. It took a little bit longer, I will admit, because I still lost a few times. 2,800 is what I needed. And we got it. We have one more Star Drop to go as soon as we complete our museum. That feels super duper good. And we will get our Rare Crow as well. Alright, make some money and get some big achievements done on that day. Day number 17. Farm is looking really bad, but that's okay. We will pay for the seller for a house, knock out that part, get a prize ticket from Demetrius after giving him a smallmouth bass, and we get a fancy plant. Gotta like that. Since we are getting our farm organized, and I shouldn't have put it there, I'm pretty sure, because that's where the seller is. Maybe I messed that up. But we will start organizing our refrigerators for the massive cooking that we'll do end of year 2 and year number 3. Collect some ancient fruit on day number 18. Get whatever resources we can from Ginger Island and expand as we can. As you've seen in this episode, or if you follow the series, we are just collecting a lot of clay, a lot of fiber to get as much deluxe retaining soil as possible. We also need fiber for Juniper huts, so just a lot of fiber needed overall. Day number 19, we collect a few more books, Old Slitherings and Way of Winds 2, so that feels good. And we will get some chickens for our coop. One of each. Oh, instead of white and brown, we got blue and brown. That works. Drop off everything we need. Don't have a silo for now. And we got our foraging mastery. Do a little spin there. We have one more to go for our mastery. Day 19 is done. Day 20. Go to the desert, collect whatever resources we can, and we will put down whatever mystic seeds that we were able to make. And then that'll feel good getting the mystic syrup and getting that part of our shipping and crafting done. We pass out collecting some clay on day 20. It's a very typical day, very typical way to pass out. Day 21, which means it's Sunday. Time to drop off some more gifts. Harvey, here's some coffee for you. Here's a grape for Vincent. He loves fruits. Here's a void essence. It's purple, I guess. Here is... did I give him a void egg? Probably. I probably ran out of horseradish. And we'll go to sleep. Day 22 will also be a friendship day, of course. But we got some eggs that we can finally put off the shipping. Knocking that part off slowly. Haley is done. So we'll do some spins there. Waiting for Clint. Drop off a mineral for him. And we get most of our gift giving done in the first 2 days. Day 23, I will spend the first part of the day organizing whatever we can into the refrigerators. And I'll feel very good about that. We'll try to have one for each, like foraging, fishing, and then we will make sure we have whatever seeds we need. We don't have quite all the crops that I need, but that's okay. We found the ribs for the big animal in the field office. And it looks ugly, but we'll place down whatever crops we can on Ginger Island for whatever crafting or cooking that we might need. Day 24, we collect some star fruit, but as I said, I think we still need some more. However many we need times 12. And we'll get a barn for our farm as well. Our plan is to just have one of each, deluxe barn and deluxe coop, just so we can have as many animals as we need. And we will start on some cooking. There are certain things we need like bread and fried eggs that we need for other recipes. So just whenever we can, we will knock out cooking recipes because that often is the last part of my perfection as well. As well as the crafting recipes. Tub of flowers is nice. We'll put that down right now. Not doing any kind of real decorating. Our farmhouse does look a little bit sad, but that's okay. That'll come later. And while we have plenty of oak resin right now, we will do some smithing and place down whatever kegs that we can. Not quite full in this first shed, but that's okay. And that is day 25 for us. Knock out some fruit for our shipping as well on that day. Day number 26, it is raining on the island, but we collect some more ancient fruit. Collect whatever clay we can up here. This is a really, really nice resource for clay. It seems to regenerate very often. And we put down whatever deluxe retaining soil that we can. Slowly but surely, we are getting to our goal. Day 27, we collect some more fiber. Perhaps this is a day where we're not really too sure what we should do, so if we're not sure, you can always collect fiber and clay. Retaining soil and Junimo huts. We get the jack-o'-lantern recipe, which sometimes I forget. And we'll get, I guess, the funky rug as well. And then I don't want to admit how long this actually took me. Apparently I've done this multiple times, but I still forget. It took me way, way too long. I'll just put it that way. But we'll do it once, get our prize ticket, and maybe never do it again. At least it was fun. Day 28, of course. Since it's Sunday, we gotta knock out these friendships. And we get an achievement on this day as well. Demetrius is done. Do some spins, do some spins. Here's a battery for you. That's one of my favorite ones for Kent. He has a nice story about his mom when you give him that gift. I think that's quite nice. And we'll go to the museum for this day and we will drop off an amphibian fossil. We will spend the rest of day 28 on the island, putting down whatever ancient seeds we can. I lied, we come back and put some more ancient fruit in these cakes. Feeling very good about where our friendships are, even though we still have a lot more to go. We are slowly but surely getting to our goal. And of course, that is fall for year 2, and it'll be time for a very busy and grindy winter. But feeling good about our goals, and since we had a very busy episode, I will leave it there. Like, subscribe, do all the YouTube things. The rest of the episodes will be in a playlist in the description. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will catch you next time.